नहमदहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम। Do you have obscene and erotic thoughts going on in your mind, thinking about which you waste a lot of time and energy, because of which you cannot keep calm and always feel attracted towards the opposite gender? Obscene and erotic thoughts are mostly faced by youngsters, irrespective of their gender. One who has an understanding of this can create miracles in life. And if one does not have a proper understanding of this, then it will ruin their life. Ask yourself, do you know what erotism means? First of all, we should understand that whatever is inside us naturally, it is not bad. It has some need in our life. Lust is a type of feeling that makes us feel the lack of something or the other. Then we start getting attracted towards that thing to make up for that lack. For example, if someone is short of money, then attraction towards money, that is lust for money, will arise in him. So lust is nothing but a lack of a kind, a feeling of need. And when this need is physical, we call it eroticism. I hope that you understood what eroticism means. Now we have the next question. From where does it come in us and how does it arise? The answer is very simple. Eroticism does not come from anywhere, but it is naturally present in us. And it must be there because it is the bedrock of mankind. Mankind is flourishing because of this. It is a very big problem that people call eroticism wrong. People look at eroticism in the wrong way. In fact, they try to suppress it. Eroticism is not wrong, but it is wrong to be unbridled in eroticism. Only it is wrong to always think about it, live only for it, and make it the goal of your life. Even animals have eroticism as they also have to carry forward their generation. Why do not we call the eroticism of animals wrong? Because animals use their eroticism only to produce progeny, not to get pleasure from it, not to enjoy it. Because nature has not given animals the ability to think so much that they can make their lust the basis of their momentary happiness. Whereas we humans, by using our ability to think, try to use everything found in nature for our happiness and enjoyment. Humans have done the same thing with eroticism. We have made it the basis of our enjoyment. The feeling that nature instilled in us for survival of mankind, we have made it the paramount goal of our life. And this unbridled human eroticism is the reason for its wrong. One more question comes to mind. Why does this eroticism be unbridled? There are four major reasons for the unbridled eroticism. The first of which is the reason not having any big purpose in life. Grope yourself. Do obscene thoughts come to your mind even when you are busy with some work? Your answer will be no. Our mind can only think of one thing at a time. So when we have other thoughts running through our mind, obscene thoughts cannot come. If we have a big and clear goal in life, if we are fully dedicated to that goal, then we will never have enough time to take these extravagant thoughts into our mind. And even if such thoughts arise, our thoughts of a strong goal will easily displace them from our mind. But the real problem is that most people lack a strong and clear goal. Sufism, spirituality helps one to set the biggest goal, to worship Allah as if you see Him. The second reason for unbridled eroticism is that society tries to suppress it by saying it is wrong. Eroticism has always been viewed with suspicion by a large section of people, and the biggest reason for this is that we did not accept our reproductive organs as the rest of the body. While our reproductive organs are also just like our other organs, like hands, feet, mouth, etc., which do their work for which nature has made them. We have made these reproductive organs a bit more mysterious, and when something becomes mysterious, then a different interest of people gets awakened towards it. Because of this, people knowingly, unknowingly feel attracted to eroticism. When an attempt is made to suppress a thought, it emerges with more force, and same is being done with the thoughts of eroticism. If I tell you not to think about monkeys, what was the first picture that comes to your mind? The first picture that comes to your mind is of a monkey. Similarly, when we try to stop obscene thoughts forcibly, they rise more strongly in us. So never try to suppress thoughts. In Sufism, our spiritual masters have been educating us about thoughts and its pattern. They have explained to us the consequences of suppressing thoughts. We are thankful to our masters. The third reason for unbridled eroticism in human is that we are not aware of our thoughts. We never pay attention to how thoughts are going on in our mind. A unique thing about the thoughts that arise in our mind is that when we think about one thing, our mind starts putting more thoughts related to it in front of us. And then in the same way, our mind becomes a chain of thoughts on which we get confused. That's exactly what happens with obscene thoughts. We once created an obscene thoughts in our mind after seeing someone, and then our mind automatically makes a chain of these thoughts, thinking about which we waste a lot of our energy and time. Therefore, with full awareness, it is necessary to pay attention to the thoughts arising inside you. In Sufism, we are taught to observe our thoughts without any reaction, which means our masters were knowing about the psychology of the brain. They knew that if we involve ourselves in thoughts, then the brain will produce more similar thoughts. So they asked to observe them. The fourth reason for unbridled obscene thoughts is associating with people with bad and obscene thoughts. Many times it happens that eroticism does not dominate in us, but due to living with some obscene people, it dominates in us. Therefore, one should keep away from bad thoughts and obscene people. Sufi masters always insist their followers to have better fellowship. Who can be your best companion? Your own spiritual master. Hope it has understood how eroticism can dominate. But how can it be prevented from dominating? First of all, you must understand that energy of eroticism cannot be stopped. It can only be transformed. And there are two ways to transform this energy. The first is love and the second is meditation. When we are in true love, the energy of eroticism inside us gets converted into our happiness, but most people consider physical attraction to be love, which spends energy not transformed. A Sufi knows how to transform this energy of eroticism with the help of passionate love for our Sufi masters. To transform the energy of eroticism within the body, the most successful way is meditation. Through meditation, you become established in that center of bliss within you, in front of which all the pleasure of world seem to fade. It is not that you cannot think and do all those things after getting into meditation, but you have grown above it. And then all these actions make you seem small and childish. Now, next question can be, from where should start meditation? First of all, you start spending time alone with yourself, because the people with whom you spend the most time gets to know him the most. And when you start knowing yourself, all these material pleasures will feel small to you. And then a day will come when without your willingness, any kind of thoughts will stop arising in your mind. I hope this topic of eroticism is very, very clear to everyone. I would like to end today's session here. Wama alaina illal balagh.